Well, this certainly promises to be an exciting night of playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as we get set for Game 6. Really not many options for them in this game. It is, as we like to say, win or go home. So from the coaching perspective, how do you have them approach the game with so much riding on it, Shaq?
Well, you have to keep the group loose. You have to keep things in perspective. If you get up by big numbers, don't get too happy. If you get down by big points, don't get too sad. Play quarter by quarter, get it done, we'll be fine.
Oh, what if I fall? Who will be there to catch me, yeah. I'm risking it all, but who's gonna stop me? Watch me, yeah.
Game 6 of the first round of the playoffs. A lot of teams have already advanced. The next in the second round, it will be the Spurs and Grizzlies going at it, along with the Pacers advancing, the Cavaliers advancing. I believe the Portland Trailblazers advancing as well. There's a few teams that haven't, but we are one of the few that are trying to make it a Game 7 to win this and go at the Cavaliers in the next round. Already in the second quarter, this is, well, like usual, a close game. Ed Davis coming up big for us with that steal. Pass it out to Damian Inglis. Mid-range jumper. Not on point. We can never get an extension. We can never get like a 10-point double-digit lead at least. It's always a back and forth battle with Superstar. Nate Walters is on fire right now. He's been dishing out assists, getting rebounds. He's been doing everything for us coming off the bench. And the moment I say that, oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Usually whenever I praise a player, he misses the next shot. Luckily, Nate Walters with that beautiful mid-range game. Dwayne Wade losing the ball. Pass it out to Nate Walters. Big money shot. Big money shot faded away. Oh, my God. They make it way too easy for your players to fade away in transition. This is supposed to be a green out, it looks like, but we see some Miami Heat jerseys, a lot of them. Yeah, unless I was just blind to see like green jerseys at Miami, I might have just been blind, but there is a lot of white jerseys and a lot of Miami Heat jerseys in general when they give free shirts out in the playoffs. It looks like the Bucks do, at least. I know the Spurs don't, that's for sure. Hate that. Whenever the Spurs are in the playoffs, they never get about T-shirts, and that's obviously because they're in a small market. But whenever I go to the Spurs games, no T-shirts to be found. But this is realistic, I guess. There would be Miami Heat fans in Milwaukee because there's not a lot of Milwaukee fans in Milwaukee. That's only where the diehards are, but that's also where the majority of people just go to see the Bucks play a better team. So that's unfortunate for bad teams, though. You know how I always complain how it's always a close game in like the majority of every single game I play? Well, for once, we were actually beating the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. This has never been been done before. I'm speechless. My goodness. How in the... Okay, now it's 8, but we had a 10-point lead at one point. It'd be shocking if we could get past the 10-point lead, maybe a 12-point lead, an 11-point lead. It breaks the boundaries of, hoping to get past that. Oladipo was getting double teamed, pass it out to Brandon Knight. We have an 11-point lead. This game is destined to be ours. We've never had an 11-point lead on an opponent in this MyGM series so far. So, we're meant to win this game. If we lose this game, this is my fault. This is going into Game 7 as it looks like right now. Because if they somehow manage to tie it up, send it into overtime, or even win, that's my fault. I take blame for that. We're beating the Miami Heat with the majority of our bench out. We only got Larry Sanders, our starter, in the game. Our backcourt of Udra and Walters, unstoppable. Not really, but Walters is putting up some nice numbers. 8 assists, 9 points. My goodness. This guy right here. Although he may be probably underlooked just because he's white, he's a really decent backup point guard for the Bucks. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I was drop kicked. Bosch's foot went in Larry's face. Get him out of here, refs. Oh my goodness. That was like a kick to the back. Is that legal? Is that flagrant one? Flagrant? Why is he still in the game, refs? Basically drop kicked me. He made me miss too. Jabari with his first bucket of the game, surprisingly. And just like last game, he could pass by Josh McRoberts so easily. That's something we need to start looking to do. I keep saying we need to do that because he could do it so easily, but we're not giving him the ball that much because we got other guys. This time, Oladipo stepping up, a solid 14. Larry Sanders is having a pretty big game for a center. I never use centers that much, so when he has double-digit points, that's a shock to me. Can't leave McRoberts open, though. He's deadly from 3. Mr. Hulk Hogan himself. Pass it to Jabari. Okay, pass it to McRoberts instead. That's the thing with these careless passes I do. It seems like whenever I pass it, the ball just goes directly to the opponent, you know? I'm just not sure why. Jabari, second shot, second make it, second bucket actually. And it looks like we're going into Game 7 here at Miami. This is what happens when we play those simulated games, man. They just do not. This team I built for the Bucks, it just does not do well in simulated games, it looks like, because we only won one simulated game. And just because my playstyle may be different than the way you're supposed to construct this team, I'm just the guy that loves to run the fast break with our guys, so maybe that's not the perfect team to play, simulated games with, but oh, here we go. We got McRoberts. The guy we could easily get past here. Okay, we didn't get it past him that time, but we're just going to, terrible play. Terrible play right there. We should have called a pick. We just took too long. But it looks like we got the deal. We're going into Game 7. Get that out of here, Dwayne Wade. The whole crowd stands up except for our Miami Heat bandwagon fans. LeBron James isn't here anymore. You could stop wearing the jerseys. That looks to be it. We win by 12. Can we make it more? Can we make it more? This is the question. We're going to disrespect him. We're disrespecting him. Jabari. Bounce! Okay, it didn't bounce in there. But looks like we won by 12. We're going into Game 7. Can't wait. The box score, Oladipo on top, 14. Larry, nice 13 points. That's a shock for me considering my centers don't normally score. Jabari with a solid 4 points. Not that good, but I mean, the other guys stepped up. Each guy got to play, unlike the Miami Heat. That's one thing I like to do. Make every single guy play on my team, because what's the point of being on my team if you're not going to play, Dwayne Wade once again lighting it up. Chris Bosh taking a back seat to Dwayne Wade in the playoffs. What? Hope you guys enjoyed Game 7. Coming soon. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.